What is going on, Sagittarius? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your reading for the month of March. And Sagittarius, I am behind. I'm very late for your reading, so sorry about that. I'm just now making it around to you. I had a lot of personal readings that had me definitely backed up. But what I did for you, just because I've been so late, is I added another deck in for your reading. I'm probably going to move forward with these combination of cards moving forward for all signs, but you are the first sign that I get to kind of like try it out on. So I appreciate your patience. Sagittarius, we're going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, added in with the Rider-Waite and the Golden deck by Clint Gustav for clarifiers. So we got 3 decks inside of your reading. Let's see how it goes. This is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone that watches the video, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Sagittarius. All right, let's hop in. This is going to be your present energy that we're hopping into first right here. You see all the good combinations that we got going on, a lot of information here. Your main storyline is in the middle. After that, we're going into your futuristic energy on the left side. This will also be your supporting details. We got a lot of cards here. And then we're wrapping it up at the end with the fairy card. You guys have unity for the fairy card, all right? If you are brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you should follow me on the IG at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that through the description of the video. It'll have all the details about how to set that up with me. Let's do this, Sag, all right? So, crowning your reading, we do have the 8 of Wands clarified by the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, all popping out. So that even number spread kind of just came out. 8 of Wands is talking about a lot of information, a lot of downloads coming into you in the month of March, moving forward for the second half of March. Oh, by the way, Sagittarius, you guys will also get another video when it comes down to your mid-month reading. So don't worry about that. This is just your overall March reading, though. So 8 of Wands energy is talking about messages that are being downloaded, information that is coming into you guys, maybe bringing you a lot of clarity, bringing you a lot of peace of mind going into March. So it could be the Pisces season. It could be the Mercury retrograde, almost about to end in Pisces. That's kind of opening up this doorway for you guys to get this clarity that maybe you have kind of been searching for. 8 of Wands talks about a lot of communication that comes in. So some lines of communication could be open for you when it comes down to you and other people. It also could just be talking about communication that comes in from the universe, from your spirit guides, from your spiritual team, right? Because I'm looking at this as information that's being downloaded to you. 8 of Wands is also kind of talking about you guys being connected and tied into this electromagnetic grid that carries all of this information from the universe, right? You guys tapping into the information that's always around you, right? Whenever we're looking into the synchronicities, for example, like 444, 555, these signs and signals are always kind of going on within our environment, but a lot of times we're not tapped into that frequency in order to see them. A lot of times we're not aware of the information that's being shared with us. But for you guys, I feel like there is some type of opening, some type of outlet that happens that gives you this information that you need moving forward into the year of 2020, that gives you a peace of mind with the 4 of Swords here. You kind of get this relief and this load off because these uploads have come in, right? That I feel is bringing a lot of upgraded energy into you, right? A lot of the other signs have been getting the messages of transformation going on in March. A lot of signs have been getting a lot of deep metamorphosis that's happening here. For you guys, I feel like your transformation is new information that comes in that's kind of bringing you up to speed to where you are at in your life. Where are you at on your journey? Where is your path leading you to? What's coming next? You're getting the answers in the month of March. All right. And I feel that these answers, what they're doing is not only giving you a peace of mind, but bringing you some passion back into your life. The Four of Cups here is talking about a life that has grown to be dull, a life that is, kind of consumed with boredom, or somebody who is not feeling like they're inside of the action, the momentum, the speed of life. And so you guys are kind of in that energy until these downloads hit you, until these upgrades hit, until this information comes in consciously or unconsciously that brings you from out of the Four of Cups, that brings you from out of this black and white boredom, apathy type of energy, right? You guys are kind of returning back to the color. You're returning back to the lightness of energy, to the expectancy of something good happening ahead on your path or on your journey through this information that's going to be shared with you. Now, this could come from any medium. It could come from a reading, right? It could come from you watching a movie, you being in meditation, you running across a YouTube video, whatever this could be. I feel it's going to be transmitted to you. Some of you guys could just have it one day when you wake up, and it's just been shared to you subconsciously, and it makes its way to your consciousness, and you're like, oh, that's what I needed. This is what I've been waiting for. These downloads. All right. Keeping it moving, though, we have the Ace of Wands here clarified with the Empress energy, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles that clarify that. So Ace of Wands energy is this boost. You getting back into the swing of things. You getting back into the groove of life. Getting back into the color, right? You smelling the roses, seeing the sunshine, hearing the birds chirping outside, wanting to live your best life. Ace of Wands is back, right? You're back into action. You're springing back into that Sagittarius, fiery, passionate energy, almost wanting to explore. The Empress energy is talking about this upgrade that I feel you guys are coming into because of this information that's been shed, because of, this layer that's kind of been peeled back, right? That was always there beneath the surface, but it just needed time. Right? It was kind of hibernating within you. It was kind of laying dormant, but it was waiting for the transformation to be complete. Now with this Empress energy, you're taking back control of your life. The Empress is a ruler, right? She runs an empire. She brings the beauty to the empire. So we're talking about attractive energy, magnetic energy, manifestation, power that's happening with the Empress energy, because you're back in the momentum of life. You're back being inspired and passionate. You're out of the Four of Cups energy, right? You see how bored that looks, how gray that looks, right? We got rats crawling around by the Four of Cups. So this was a lot of stale energy that you guys were kind of stuck in, because it seems to me you were waiting for a breakthrough. And this breakthrough is really coming in for you in the month of March. All right, so the Empress is you taking your power back now that you're into the swing of life, now that you feel the inspiration coming in, now that this new consciousness has come into you. And this brings you into the Nine of Pentacles, which is talking about independence. All right, it's talking about autonomy. It's talking about having your coins together, having your life together, you getting your ducks in a row, getting things in order, right? And you having a system that works for you is what I feel with this Nine of Pentacles card. A system that's been kind of put into place to work in an order that only works to your unique lifestyle, to your unique personality. I'm almost getting like you're making chaos, you're making order out of chaos, Sagittarius. So things seem like they were thrown around before, or like everything was out of order, everything was chaotic, everything was up in the air is the energy that I'm feeling. But it's something about this new info that comes in that's causing you to connect the dots, especially when it comes down to how you're making your money, how you're bringing in your finances, how you're creating material wealth. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about you having things in such an order that you become independent, right? It's almost like that Empress energy. You taking on your own independence, your own autonomy, your own sovereignty over your life, taking your control back. All of these cards right here, the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Nine of Pentacles, are action-orientated cards and power cards. somebody that is in power. So I'm feeling like you're taking your control back from places that were once kind of left hanging in the balance, right? You could have been a little passive with the Four of Cups about certain areas of your life. And this is because, like I said, there was a little bit of consciousness that wasn't being shed on this dark place that some of you guys could have found yourself in the month of February, maybe in the month of March. Heavy Mercury retrograde energy in Pisces. I'm not surprised at these Four of Cups, right? But after this passes, this cloud, right, of Neptunian energy under Pisces, you kind of come back into your fire. You come back into yourself. You come back into your power. All right, moving along, we have the King of Cups clarified by the Sun card and the Father of Swords. So you have the King of Cups popping up twice in your reading, Sagittarius. So some of you guys could definitely be in connection with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could have some sort of relation going on with this person or connection with the King of Cups. With the Sun card here, we're talking about some sort of embrace that's happening. Now, this could be somebody that you already know, possibly. It could be somebody you already have history with because it is a king. This is talking about something that has grown. But it could be somebody new also that just comes in with king energy, which means that you are familiar with this person from the get-go, from the jump. But some of you guys are seeing the brighter side when it comes down to this person, or when it comes down to your connection with this person. You're seeing more details about the connection. You're seeing or getting more clarity. And this is making you have a more positive outlook on this connection is what I feel. The Father of Swords here could be your energy. Some of you guys are looking at this connection with the King of Cups very logically. You're trying to see things for what they are instead of getting kind of caught up in the emotions of it or in the illusion of it all, right? The Father of Swords is somebody that's very direct with their communication, that's very direct with the expression of themselves. So you're coming off as this, King of Sword energy. But it's something about your energy as opposed to the King of Cups that's causing you two to embrace each other, that's causing you two to understand each other. And both of you guys, I feel, are getting this clarity and this progression or growth of this relationship with the sun. The sun is shining on this connection is what I feel, which means you have this lighter energy around it. You have more of the clarity that was missing maybe before in this connection. You have more of a warmth to it. Where maybe before it could have been some separation, it could have been some coldness around this connection. It could have been no communication going on between the King of Cups and the Father of Swords. But with the sun being in the middle, I feel like you two may be meeting each other in the middle. This could be talking to people who are in a relationship or possibly, in a connection that could grow into a relationship. This is growth. This is understanding that comes in. This is warmth, the embrace of two people that understand each other. All right. Keeping it moving, we had the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the King of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you guys have been waiting for something from this King of Cups. Maybe you guys could be the ones that have been waiting for communication, or they've been waiting for communication from you. There's some energy around waiting and trying to be patient and wondering when some type of opening is going to happen. Now, I was letting you know before that your opening has already come. This information has come into you. And I really feel like this is affecting your relationship or connection with this King of Cups. That maybe probably slowed down or took a pause for a moment. Something stalled out here. And I feel like it was because there was a lack of understanding between both parties. All right. Now, this King of Cups is possibly weighing the options when it comes down to, connecting with you or communicating with you. Or maybe this is you, Sagittarius, weighing the options or trying to juggle, right, the past and the present. Because in the past, something stalled out because maybe there was a lack of understanding, lack of passion, lack of communication, right, between you and this King of Cups. But now there is this warm embrace, this understanding, this attractive type of energy that's happening between you and the King of Cups. Probably because you're looking at things a lot more logically. So I don't know. I'm feeling like someone is understanding things a lot more. And so I feel the struggle could be the balance between the past and the future, what has already taken place as opposed to what could be. So I am feeling this is somebody you have history with, Sagittarius. If this is somebody that's brand new, you guys definitely have history in a past life, because there's a lot of complications that probably has happened here in past lives or in the past in this life. Let's move into your futuristic energy. All right. So we do have the Two of Pentacles. Again, we have the Five of Swords. We have the Sun card again, and we have the Tower energy here. All right. So Two of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Hermit card. All right. So once again, this is a balancing act that's happening, or a decision that's needing to be made. And I feel this is more so for you personally, Sagittarius. You could be trying to make a decision to kind of come out and enjoy this new frequency that you're on, this new vibe that has kind of come into you, this new information that has been downloaded to you, right? Ten of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment, talks about being happy with your life, with your surroundings, with the people that are in your surroundings. But the Hermit energy is the total opposite almost. This is talking about, being to yourself, staying in that pause, being away in your own cave, like just, ruminating, or being in that hibernation type of energy, the Hermit. And so with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like either you're trying to balance these two energies and do them both at the same time, right? Or you're trying to kind of like wrap up the Hermit mode and come into the Ten of Cups. Because the Ten of Cups right here seems to be very vibrant, on the move, connecting with other people, enjoying life. Like I said, the breath of fresh air that I feel is coming into you guys because of these downloads that are open to you at this time. But you're used to being in the Four of Cups energy, right? You've been in this like, what is life? Why am I even here? What is the motivation? Why do I even have to get up out of bed? Like Four of Cups, this is boredom. This is apathy, right? And so the Hermit energy is kind of close to that energy. Like you've just been wanting to stay to yourself, vibe out with yourself, be in your own zone. But this new energy is coming, pushing you out of your shell, bringing some manifestations to you at the same time with the Ten of Cups. But you kind of have to balance this Hermit energy and maybe come out of the Hermit energy, lean more so into the Ten of Cups is what I'm feeling with the cards. Okay, moving along, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys definitely could be walking away from someone or some environment that could have been toxic. This is talking about a highly competitive environment or conflictive type of energy that you had with somebody else. But you are coming in with the Knight of Wands energy, which is speeding ahead in this new momentum, turning your back on the past is what I feel. All the misunderstandings that happened in the past, charging into this newness. The Fool energy is here. So the King of Wands wants to embark on this new journey, this new beginning, this new information that has come in, that has kind of been downloaded to you, giving you peace of mind, but also giving you your power back. All right. And you're taking this power and walking away from some environment that just no longer serves you, some person that no longer serves you, moving into this newer beginning, taking a leap, taking a risk on something, right, that you're passionate about, that you're wanting to go about very quickly and fast. You're not wanting to wait anymore because you're coming out of Hermit energy. You're coming out of Hermit mode and wanting or seeing the opportunity to enjoy some manifestations that maybe you've been waiting for a while now. Okay, but something is coming into its metamorphosis. Something is blooming in this spring energy, right? With this butterfly effect that's happening. All right, so I feel like you're going to be taking a leap on something new. This could be a new person, possibly the King of Cups that I'm talking about here. And you're choosing to turn your back on someone else from the past, possibly an air sign, because we had the Father of Swords there. But you're doing something new, and I really feel like it's more personal to you, Sagittarius. You're just in a new energy. You have some new information that you're going to be moving forward with. Maybe some new spiritual technology that's been downloaded on you or in you, and you're in this brand new beginning. All right. The sun energy is here again, so you are enjoying yourself moving forward. Maybe after a tower moment, maybe after some things have fallen away, especially on a very subconscious level. I feel a lot of subconscious programming has been falling away for most of the collective, all of the zodiac signs, and it's popping up in your reading too, Sagittarius. But this sun energy is what I feel you're moving into and out of the Hangman, out of the Hermit, out of the Four of Cups energy. All of the stalled out, paused energy, stale energy, trying to wait for enlightenment. The enlightenment has come, at least for this period of time. Because the Hangman is somebody that does stay put in place until he is enlightened, until his perspective changes, until things that seem to be upside down turn right side up. And I feel that happened for you in March, maybe the beginning of March. If not, then it's happening on the second half of March. But things are coming and bringing a lot of clarity, this information. And now you see something that you didn't see before with this Hangman energy. Maybe, like I said, after this tower moment hit you. But this new sight that you have, right? This new perception that you've taken on, is almost like night vision is what I'm picking up with the Hangman. And you're seeing through the layers of your reality right now, moving into this more positive energy. I feel that a lot of Sagittarius are kind of moving into a place where you're creating your reality as opposed to going along with the flow of what's in your environment or reality and allowing that to have your power or take your power. You've taken your power back. You're back in action, Sagittarius. You're back in your zone. And you are going to be enjoying this because I feel you're definitely coming out of a dark time, a slow period, a pause, limbo. The Hangman, you were stuck in limbo, but you've made it back to the surface, to consciousness, to movement, to manifestation. All right. Last row of cards, we had the Tower once again, right? This Tower energy was more for the birth thing, I feel, the incubation period. Like I said, you had a lot of things ruminating up underneath the surface. You had a lot of things that were kind of lying dormant, right, inside of you. And whatever tower hit, in your past energy, this woke up this sleeping giant. It woke up this energy that was kind of sleep in you. The moon energy is what this is, the moon card, right? It woke up some of the things that were laying maybe dormant underneath your fears, underneath subconscious programming that was limiting in some type of way. This new information, Eight of Wands, is coming through, crystallizing. I feel all of these older programs, and something in you has evolved, something in you has awakened. And this is what we end with, the Temperance energy. You've balanced out some sort of instability inside of yourself. And I'm loving how this card is looking. The Temperance. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Some jewels that kind of that were lost in the sauce, right? That wasn't kind of, that you were not conscious of, but kind of had already been there or have always been there. They were awakened to you consciously through some sort of tower moment that you went in, some sort of shakeup, surprise, shock, out of the blue change that came. Something fell apart. But what you got for it was the ability to fly with this temperance energy. It's almost taking on the energy of the chariot too. But this balancing that happens, this integration that happens within you, this crystallized type of energy that comes in to move you forward into the next phase of life, to create this type of inspiration and momentum, to create this type of drive, right? You have to integrate your dark and light sides, your masculine and feminine principles, your higher and lower self. And this is what I feel is happening with this temperance energy for you guys to move forward into this next phase of life, this next beginning, this new undertaking. All right, we're at the end of your reading. Let's see what because we had a lot of information that just came in. Sagittarius, unity is what you guys got. It says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So some of you guys could definitely be coming into unity with other people after being away for a long time. You're coming out of that hermit energy into the Ten of Cups, enjoying life, enjoying what life has to offer because you found your balance. Oh yeah, I'm liking this reading, Sagittarius. Hopefully that resonated with you. I'm going to stop it right there. If it did resonate, give me a like, share, subscribe. Let me know about it in the comments. I will see you guys in the next reading. Later.